Thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Mic Sports, where we go beyond the surface and give you takes you won't see coming. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay in tune for the vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna be introducing the NBA segment today. I'm excited. So we need to dive into the East because we know that y'all the East is wide open with star players like Tyrese Halliburton and Jason Tatum being out, meaning that the Celtics and the Pacers they've been off to a slow start. Not an expected start that we would see with the star players being there. So I just want to get into it and let's talk about the cream of the crops in the Eastern Conference. So whoever wants to take it away, get to it.
Yo, notice how she said Tyrese Halliburton, by the way, in case we forgot. I just thought it was interesting.
Staph kid.
Wait, what is your point? Why'd you bring up Hallie?
I mean, they gotta watch last episode to understand what we're talking about. You know what I mean? So I don't even want to.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Speaking of Tyrese Maxey, that means I'll kick it off. Speaking of Tyrese Maxey, I'll kick it off. My cream of the crop, the Philadelphia 76ers, with Tyrese Maxey averaging 33 points and 8 assists on 47% shooting.
8 assists!
And
8 assists! 8 assists, Derek!
8 assists.
8 assists!
Good, it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it.
33 and 8, 47% shooting. And we see him take that step last year. So for him to continue that step and really keep pushing and striving is amazing. But then let me jump into the other guys. You got VJ. And VJ is so far, you can say Dylan Harper, but so far he's one of the most outstanding rookies. You still have Jared McCain to come back, but it really leads me into a deeper point of Embiid and Paul George. And I feel like if those guys being not healthy is really hurting this team. Like if they were healthy, I genuinely feel like this team is you could say they're a top 3 team in the East this season. But regardless of this saying, they're still doing really well, even with those injuries, even with those day-to-day players, and they're definitely one of the cream of the crops.
I don't know. I feel like with the Sixers though, I'm a little worried about how it's gonna look incorporating Paul George back into the mix because what they got going on right now is fire. Kelly Oubre is hooping and nobody's talking about it. Quentin Grimes has been wilding. They have so much guards there, and what they're doing at the center position, they just got a rim runner and Drummond and Bona. Obviously, you still have Embiid, but I feel like it looks better without Embiid when you can just run through the young guards and just have that team running and flying. That's where I want the Sixers to be in. It even looks good without Paul George. So I'm super high on the Sixers too, dog.
Paul George in the big 2025. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
But it's like you can give you a little 15 a game, no?
How many shots?
I said a while ago, I actually feel like Embiid and Paul George are actually holding them back with their contracts.
Same. But I also don't like to talk about trading Embiid. I was a goer for that early on, like last year, but he's starting to find his rhythm. He's still gonna be off because he's coming back from a gruesome injury. It's gonna take him some time to really get back in the rhythm. But Joel Embiid is an MVP caliber type of player. Like we all know who he is. So when he gets back in the flow, I do understand why he's on a minute restriction, but the time that he's been able to produce, especially these last couple of games you've seen. He had a 30-piece. He just came off a 20-point game. So I don't necessarily think you should trade Embiid. I think that the more time he plays, especially come playoff time, once they get all their pieces back, he's going to go to another level because he'll be playing more minutes in the playoffs. So I do like this guard situation, especially with VJ coming into the mix. But we can't forget who Joel is. Like, I just feel like everybody has forgotten who he is as a player, even though he is injury prone. But if he can stay healthy this season and continue to ride this minute restriction and then come back fully healthy in the playoffs and give them that push, I think they'll be good. But I don't think Paul George is going to fit well when he comes back, though. I do agree with you. Kenny?
I don't know.
What y'all think? Do y'all think Joel should be traded?
I don't know if we ever see a fully healthy Joel Embiid again. I'll be honest.
I mean, to be honest, the most like valuable thing in a player is how much you can play. To me, like regardless of your skill set or whatever, not playing games hurts us. Like at the end of the day, why are you timing out? Why are you timing out?
So, Clippers, explain that
No, they
to me
hooping.
now. Cool. I'm glad we're
It's
okay. Cool.
false.
Wait, they're hooping?
Cool. No, cool. I just wanted to make sure that it was fluid. My cream of the crop team, the New York Knicks. I think the New York Knicks are one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. The only thing that may be holding them back is Karl Anthony Towns on the offensive end. Hear me out. Pause. Listen. Jalen Brunson, 27, 3 and 6. That is perfect. Cat, 20 and 13. Although it is not bad, he's only shooting 43% from the field and 32% from three. If he gets to 24, a consistent 24, like I can book you for 24, they might be something. They're top 3 in free throw percentage, which is what I expect. Second in threes made. Top 10 in assists. A Jalen Brunson team is top 10 in assists. They protect the ball, being top 3 in turnovers, meaning they're top 3 and they don't turn the ball over, averaging 10 turnovers a game. So when you really think about it, especially in the Eastern Conference where you don't have to play fast, no team is really going to play fast. You have a ball dominant player in Jalen Brunson. You have a great number 2, and you have a good number 3 in OG Anunoby. Bridges. I think it's gonna be good. I think the Knicks.
Why did you look like that, Staph?
Because that's not true. When Embiid
What's
is
not
not
true?
playing with the Sixers, them boys be running. Them boys be running. Tyrese Maxey got them boys be running. That's not true.
You're right. I'm gonna have to agree with Staph because the Heat also run in transition
He
as
run
well.
too. The Heat run. Them boys be running. The Pacers run too without Halliburton.
Yep.
I was literally about to say
I'm
that.
gonna be honest. The Knicks might be the slowest team in the East.
Okay. We have to. Okay. All right. So, stop. That's just wrong now because I want to go back to Derrick's point and why you're so high on the Knicks. I also have the Knicks as my cream of the crop in the East. You talk about them being top 10 in assists. That's because this new coach they've got, Mike Brown. He's running a different type of offense than what Tibbs ran, and it's empowering more of these players. So it's not just Jalen Brunson eating. You have OG Anunoby averaging a career high probably right now. You have Mikal Bridges hooping and adding those buckets. But this new system that they're in, it took Cat a little bit to figure out at first. He talked about how he wasn't comfortable in that offense, but now he's finding his groove. And this offense is just so much more free flowing. And I love watching the Knicks now. And the fact that you talked about the Knicks and you didn't bring up Mitchell Robinson, kind of hurts me, man. You know, because for all the Knicks fans watching this, I know how much I love Mitch Robinson. Let me tell y'all something. The dude played 17 minutes in one of his last games. He had a plus 40 in 17 minutes.
I know what Mitch brings.
That tells you.
Bring it up.
Mitch comes in the game and he's just getting his body on people. He's crashing the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds. He's setting screens, and that just the versatility, the line of versatility he can unlock for that team is wavy. It's swaggy. I love the Knicks, man.
So my cream of the crop in the East is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now let me state my case before y'all get to giving me thumbs down, Kenny. All right, so in my opinion, I think that they have the most complete roster in the East. You got PG, Darius Garland, you got Donovan Mitchell at the shooting guard, you got DeAndre Hunter, then you have Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. I love their forwards. You know, Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, he's been stepping his game up. Evan Mobley, I love his game. He's a long forward. He's going to give you great production on the offensive end. But I think the X factor for this team is going to be DeAndre Hunter. I love the pickup that they brought to this team. He's a great two-way player. He can score on the offensive end and he can play defense. He can guard on both wings. He can guard multiple positions, all 5 positions. And I just think that was a great pickup for them because aside from Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, the defensive player of the year last year, DeAndre Hunter brought that spark on the defense, in my opinion. When you look at their team and you actually watch their games, on the defensive end. He's locking up defenders. He's getting blocks every now and then, and he's a strong defender. So he's going to be the X factor. And then even on the offensive end, he's been playing lights out this season. He's averaging 18 points per game. And last year, when he came to the Cavs, he was only averaging 14 points per game. So he's going to be the He's going to be the X factor, in my opinion. Darius Garland, he needs to step it up as well. Even though he's coming off injury, as time progresses, he will get better. And he was injured last year in the playoffs, so he wasn't even able to play the first 2 games against the Indiana Pacers in that second series for them. We all know that Donovan Mitchell, he's going to be him. He's having a career season this year. So I do think that once they get their whole team back, also Max Strus, he's injured. So once they holistically have all their pieces together, they'll definitely make a run. And I think they'll be with the best of the best in the East.
I don't know. I love the Cavs, but I don't know. You could Dell. I know you know about this. I believed in them so much last season, and then playoffs came, and then guys were just down, and they didn't have their full roster. And I always want to bank in like people are healthy, but the reality is that you can't. And it was another like a second year in a row of them being unhealthy in the playoffs. So I need to see them fully healthy come playoff time.
Yeah. But if they're fully healthy come playing time, I think that they can defeat a New York Knicks team. Because let's be real, the New York Knicks too, they flop in the playoffs every year. Like they're a great regular season
What
team.
you mean? They just took the Pacers to 6?
No, they're a great regular season team. When it comes to playoffs, we've seen it in the past couple years. They cannot make it to the Western Conference Finals. This year is Western Conference Finals or bust for the Knicks. I don't care.
The Knicks would have 3 of the top 4 players in that series.
What?
The Knicks would have 3 of the top 4 players in that series.
So I just don't think you understand what Evan Mobley is then.
I think they would have 3 of the top 4.
You're saying
and you don't want to say that? You can go 3 or 5. You can slide Mobley at the 4 spot. You can go 3 or 5. I understand that. You can slide Mobley at the 4 spot.
Wait, so who are you saying is the 3?
Wait, you think OG is better than?
No. Brunson's the best player in the series. Donovan Mitchell's the second best player in the series. Karl Anthony Towns. You can go Mobley or OG, and then that's the 5 as well.
I'm gonna slot Mobley in before OG.
Okay, so like I said, he's 4.
And then there's the gray area of OG, DG, and Mikal.
There's no gray area.
Wait, so we all agree that Karl Anthony Towns is better than Evan Mobley?
Yeah,
question too. Yes. Because I might take Mobley before I take Cat.
That's an argument.
Personally. And it's
now,
just
on the defensive end, I'm taking Mobley, but offensively,
when we're talking about overall, though, I might take Mobley before Cat because it's like Mobley could give me that. He gives me the passing and the playmaking. I know Cat does too, but what Mobley brings on the defensive end is just far much better than what Cat can bring.
The depoy. It might have been Mickey, but he is the depoy.
Yeah. Like, why we have to throw that in there? There's a 65 gamer rule in place for a reason. Play the games, man.
I'm just saying, but like
that's true.
Stop, go, bro. I can't even.
Listen, my team is the Miami Heat. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna choose a dark horse. Y'all choosing the Sixers, the
Delaware is really good.
Cavs, right? Bam Adebayo is playing his best season. I said this before in previous podcasts. I said Bam Adebayo has to play great. You see the way the boy shooting the 3 ball. You see the way the boy shooting the mid range. He was cooking Wemby the other day. Let's be honest. Listen, there's no Tyler Hero, bro. The Clippers might be one of the dumbest organizations ever. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They gave us Norman Powell for a bag of chips. That boy averaged 22 points. That boy cooking, and he played defense. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, as a Heat fan, right? I'm kind of upset Jimmy Butler is gone. But that boy Andrew Wiggins hooping too. Like the whole team is hooping. And not they only say that. Jaime Jaquez, that boy. Last season,
I was hoping you brought him up, Brody.
Last season, he was terrible. The season before that, he looked good. But this season, he looked even better. That boy hooping. Listen, not only that, to finalize all of this, Davion Mitchell gonna guard the best guard on the other team, and he gonna give you 15 points. And we got Eric's motion.
Okay. I don't know if he's giving you 15
He ain't
again.
give you 15. He gonna give you 15 on a good day. But he will give you 10 points. 8 to 10 points. He will do that for you. And he gonna lock down your best guard.
And
we
then
need a
Wiggins
guard
will lock
defender.
down too.
You feel me? And we need a guard defender against Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, all that. He cooking. That's all I got.
Okay, so but you have Tyler Hero coming back into the fold
That's
soon.
gonna hurt
so
us
it's
though.
like,
That's gonna hurt us.
you know, are you gonna bump out Mitchell? Or you're not gonna bump out Norman Powell?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think
Maybe
Powell
I'll have to come off that bench.
gonna have to come off the bench.
Ooh.
You're gonna bring
Why?
23
Listen. The reason why Powell won't come off the bench, I ain't gonna lie. Our second unit, like we playing with a lot of we mixing the starters with the second unit. We can just run the second unit. I ain't even mentioned Simone Fantacchio. Like that boy gonna shoot it wherever. You feel me? He gonna shoot it wherever. You feel me?
I'm not gonna lie.
I try to tell you. And Khalil Ware gonna come off the bench too. Or sometimes he gonna start depending on who he playing against. Khalil Ware is very good. He remind me of a lesser Evan Mobley. Lesser.
Just because they're the same size don't mean
he played defense too. He played defense.
So this is
so defense, but he
he ain't there yet. He ain't there yet. Feel me?
This is so interesting. I'm just really shocked that none of you guys said the Pistons. I'm just.
No, it's funny because they are at the top of the East.
They look good though. They look good.
Kobe, Cade, and all that.
Jalen Durant might be their second. Might be their.
I wonder who said Durant was going to come into his own this year.
Me.
Who said that?
I did. Me. I said it. You said they don't have a two. I said they have Duran. Uh-oh.
Oh.
You said Duran? I said Duran. I did. I'm just crystal ball though. I just.
Yeah, I just love how Kane has literally turned that whole organization around. Coming from having a losing record, people were flaming them online. I think they went on a 26, 28 losing game streak. I can't remember the exact number, but the fact that they went from poverty to being the number one team in the East and having a chance to make a case in the playoff and make an exceptional run, just kudos to Cade Cunningham and that whole coaching staff and them believing in this young core group. Also, Jaden Ivey, he hasn't even came back yet. He's another great guard for them that's going to come and give you production on the offensive end. And I love his game. He was a great player at Purdue. So when you have Jaden Ivey, I love Isaiah Stewart as their center. People don't talk about him enough.
Some beef stew. Yeah.
People don't talk about him enough. He's a great center for them, alongside Jalen Duran, that too big. Dell. Double big.
That's all kid with that.
But yeah, they Pistons, they have a bright future for sure.
I agree.
No, yeah. Cade's looking crazy, bro. Cause
superstar.
It's another thing like what I was stressing about Wemby. Cade doesn't want to be one of the. He wants to be one of the best players in the league. Like he wants to be top 5. He wants to be in that MVP conversation. He doesn't want to just win game. He doesn't want to win games and just average a bunch of points. He wants to impact winning, and that's what he's been doing. You know, like I was watching the Pistons and the Sixers, and in the fourth quarter, even though he only scored 7 points in that fourth quarter, most of the quarter it was just him controlling the game. Like you throw 2 at me. You're going to double team me? Okay, I'm going to make the right read every single time, and it's going to generate good offense. So, what Cade got going, and like you said, Jalen Duran is a walking double-double at this point. He's a beast. He's a force. And I really see a lot of Isaiah Stewart in him because I'm seeing Jalen Duran want to bully people and be that enforcer that, no, I'm not going for that. He's gonna pick a fight. Asar Thompson's going to pick a fight. Ron Holland's going to pick a fight. They just got a bunch of dogs up in Detroit right now. So I'm super happy for what Detroit has done with this turnaround, and I'm hoping they keep hooping.
You know what this duo remind me of? How Cade is turning Jalen Duran to just a better scorer.
Who you gonna say? National
James Harden and Clint Capella, 2015, 2016.
Okay.
You feel me? Y'all
There's
remember
no
how
way
Clint
you-
Capella was playing when he was playing with Harden?
There's
I like
just
that,
no
Jeff.
way you just compared Cade Cunningham. to his peak season.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
No
He's
way
not
you said that.
comparing
You're not
their,
getting what I'm
No way you
saying.
said that.
their
I get what
talent.
you're saying, stop.
You
I'm here.
ignoring what I'm saying right now. You
I
thinking
heard
about
Harden and
James
Cade,
Harden,
and
Cade
I saw
Cunningham.
red.
Oh, and you don't think Cade could reach a Harden level?
That's kind of high. You
You
remember
guys
that
are
boy
trying to
Harden
give me
was
poop
doing?
on the kid. You guys are trying to give me poop on the kid. I got to be getting.
He's not the scorer, but he's still the playmaking is there. The generation of
James Harden is.
bro. I'm
Back-to-back
generating
MVP.
offense and running the team.
That's
That's
not
what
what I
he's
asked you,
doing.
Kenny. It's not what
That's
I
what
asked you,
he's
Kenny.
doing, bro.
I didn't ask you what he was doing. I said, is he doing it to the level of James Harden?
How old is he, bro? He's there's literally still another level that he can reach.
Bro,
What are we talking
he's
about?
not even playmaking to the level of James Harden like today.
Then you're fried then. What
Like
are you talking
today.
about? If you don't think Cade is like okay, the assist numbers aren't there for you?
No,
Look
it's
up his
bro.
assists right
First of
now.
all, Harden's gonna get 8 assists sleepwalking.
Okay, so Cade Cunningham isn't gonna get 8 assists sleepwalking?
That's without the gravity. That is without the gravity that he's controlling the pace. James Harden, the playmaking of James Harden and Cade Cunningham. I'm not trying to say Cade's not a great playmaker, but James Harden has been a top 10 damn near manipulator of the game of basketball of all time. It just looks really different.
Okay,
So-
and then Cade Cunningham is a top 3 playmaker in the game right now. So what does that mean? What does that have to do for anything?
Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
Cade
I don't like
Cunningham
that at
isn't a
all.
top 3 playmaker in the league right now.
No, I don't like that at all.
Name me the guys that are better than him.
Tyrese Halliburton.
He's not
Nikola
playing.
Jokic,
Stop
Luka
mentioning him, bro. I'm not like you, bro. Stop.
That's
He's
just off
not
the ball.
playing.
Stop
Yeah,
mentioning
Tyrese
Okay.
Halliburton is just literally not playing. He
Okay,
literally is.
Shay. Okay, Shay.
And if you think Shea is a better playmaker than Cade Cunningham, that's where you're fried, and I don't need to have a conversation with you anymore.
About
What are you talking about?
Okay.
all of it. It's not just with
No,
this
I'm
number.
not
It's
gonna
about all
lie.
of it.
Shay, I feel like Shay, in my opinion, is he doesn't make his teammates better. He's not a player where he's gonna make his teammates better. Cade,
No.
on the
I
other
want to
hand,
agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
no. Cade, on the other hand, he's going to dish out assists. He's gonna make plays for his teammates. Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart. He's going, like you said, he's averaging 8 assists, and that's gonna go up. That number is going to rise.
I also didn't say Trae Young or James Harden, so I'm pushing 5 at least now. I'm
They
just
might-
like when you
They
put
might
it,
have, I don't want to get into the top 3, top 5.
great,
Bro,
bro.
Cade Cunningham is a great playmaker.
He's
And
great. He's great. I didn't say he wasn't. Y'all
and
start
he
talking
tried
about
to
James Harden and
tried
shit.
to creep
He's
in James
lying.
Harden. Yo, we got all our cream of the crops, right?
Yes, next one. Let's go.
Yeah.